Hi, everyone. On behalf of World Academy, I'm Tawhid Hussain, and I'll be giving you the orientation about the program. Today, we have our trainer, Sanjay Walpita sir, with us as well. He's going to do a section of the orientation as well, where he will be explaining about the modules, and I will be explaining about the administrative part of the course. So I hope I am visible. Sorry, I am audible to everyone.
Assalamualaikum, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yeah.
Thank you. So let me start. I'm sure my screen is visible to everyone. So we are World Academy for Research and Development, and we are a UK-based organization. To keep up with the quality of the education, we have the ISO certification. And just to give a quick glimpse of the ISO certifications we have the 21001, which is the Management System for Educational Organization. Then we have 17,024, it's general requirement for bodies operating certifications of persons. 30,414 is HRM, guidelines for internal and external human capital reporting. And 40,180 is about IT related in training institutions. Well, these are a couple of our affiliations with the Institute worldwide. And at the moment, we are actually operating in more than 61 countries. The number is increasing. We are a member of the American Accreditation Association, an approved center by Cambridge Academy of Professionals UK, ProfQual UK, and Board of HR Certification UK. We are a very proud provider of HRCI, SHRM, and ATD. These three are US-based organization. And a couple of our programs are also academically aligned with SHRM. We are an accredited institute by the International Professional Accreditation Council, Singapore, a member of CPD Certification Service UK, and currently partnering with Singapore Training and Development Association, Institute of KPI Specialists, and Academy of Business English and Communications. So these are a couple of our affiliations with different institutes worldwide. And the reason you all are here is because of the Certified Learning and Talent Architect, in short, CLTA. And this program is validated and quality assured by Cambridge Academy of Professionals. World Academy would be arranging the entire program for you regarding arrangement of the classes, the examinations, and etc. And finally, upon successful completion of the program, the certificate will be awarded by Cambridge Academy of Professionals. So what you're seeing on the screen is the digital badge that you will be getting upon successful completion. This digital badge will be provided through Credly.com. Credly is #1 digital platform provider at the moment. Companies like IBM, Cisco is also using their platform to provide digital badges. World Academy has an arrangement with Credly. Therefore, we are going to provide you the digital badge through this platform as well. Besides that digital badge, you will also get the samples, the certificate as well. So on the screen is the sample certificate. You will get an electronic version of it. And also the printed version is also available. We'll be talking about the certifications in coming slides. Now, let's us look into the features of this program. Well, we have 12 modules that we'll be covering in 12 sessions. The duration is 4 months, and the sessions will be conducted on Zoom app as we are having this orientation. The weekend and the class time is on weekends, so it's going to start from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. GMT. I suggest that you convert the GMT time to your local time. And of course, the exam facilities will be conducted online. We'll be sharing an exam link, and then you just need to enter the link and give the examination. The class recording will not be provided. It is only for the certification body. And the books and the materials, you will find it on your learning management system. And that will be completely free. That means you can download it to your device for future use. So you will be able to see it after the enrollment process. And of course, we have the opportunity to interact with us through the LMS And we have the chat service through website as well. So you can use any platform as well. Now, why World Academy? Why would you choose CLTA from World Academy? Because the program has been designed keeping in mind that it would serve the job-oriented learning. There will be competencies that we'll be covering as well in this program. A lot of exercises or practical exercises will be done. There will be tools and formats that will be provided. Our trainer will be explaining those things as to you as well when he comes to his part. Of course, these sessions are online, and global resources means we are indicating to our trainers. So Mr. Walpida would be conducting the entire course for this batch. Coming down to the course administration, as I've previously said, 12 modules will be covered in 12 different sessions. Each session is 2 hours. That's from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. GMT. After we complete all these sessions, we will conduct a final examination, and the capstone project will be available during that time. So these are the modules. I'm not going to go into details. Our trainer will be doing that for you. Going to the assessment part. Now, what do we have for the assessment for the certified program? There will be one exam, and the exam will have 50 MCQs. Each MCQ is 2 marks, so that's the total. The total mark for the exam will be 100. The duration will be 60 minutes. And to qualify for the examination separately, you need to make sure that you secure 70% and above. Similarly, another assessment part is the assignment. In total, there will be 2 assignments. There will be about 4 assignments. One is the pre-course assignment, which you will find in the beginning of the program. That is only for learning purpose. We are not going to mark that. But in addition to that, as you proceed with the program, you will find 3 assignments which are module based. So you'll find them as you proceed with the modules. Each assignment is 100 marks, and you need to qualify in every assignment with 70% and above. And finally, after the examination, you will have the capstone project, or we can say it as a final assignment or a final project, which holds or weighs about 300 marks, and you need to secure 70% and above in this capstone project as well. So these are all separate criteria that you need to qualify to get certified for this program. Now, the assessment framework, if I put everything in one slide, it would look like this. So you have the module-wise assignment. There are in total 3 units or 3 assignments. Each is 100 marks, so the total 300 marks. The capstone project, there is only one, which weighs about 300, so that's also 300 marks. And the final exam, these are all 50 MCQs that you have to attend. That's a 100-mark examination. So it's 100 marks. So this is also, these are the 70% areas that you need to make sure that you're qualified for. Just to give a review, we will have a review session after all the modules are covered or all the sessions are covered. You'll have the final assignment and capstone project to submit. It's a must. No class recording will be shared. The examination that you will be attending at the end of the course, if you do not do well or if you do not qualify, you will have the opportunity to sit for a makeup exam. And that makeup exam is completely free. There is no charge to it. But unfortunately, if you do not do well in your makeup exam, you will have to apply separately to the administration. And there's a minimum fee of $20 that you need to pay when you attend for the 3rd time. So the first and the second attempt is free. The class materials will be shared after the class is conducted. Usually we kind of share it within 24 to maximum 48 hours. So you'll find the modules or the class materials available on your learning management system, and it will be notified in the group as well. all class notifications or exam notifications. That means any course updates will be provided in a WhatsApp group. After the enrollment is complete, you will be added to a WhatsApp group and you'll get all the course updates in that place. So that is one way of getting the updates as well. There may be some certain circumstances where we need to skip sessions. There may be our trainers' emergencies or something. So we will be skipping some sessions if we will try our best not to, but we'll try to place all of them. But if any of the session is skipped, we will make sure that the session is taken in due time. For that reason, sometimes we might lose the sequence of the program. So it can go from module 1 to then we can go to module 4 if we miss the module 3 sessions. But we'll not shift all the schedules. So the materials will be available online, and of course, when you attend the live session, you must put your full name when you attend the Zoom session so that we can keep the attendance record. That's very important. Now, upon successful completion comes when you have attended all the assignments, all the final exams, and the capstone project as well, and a combined report has been published in your learning management system if you have qualified or not. So from that day on, within a week or two, we will do our best to publish the electronic certificate, and that electronic certificate will be sent to you via email. Along with that, you will get the digital badge, which we have already shared before or shown you before. And this digital badge will be provided to you within 10 working days approximately. And finally, the printed certificates. Well, last year we distributed 3 times a year. We used to distribute the printed certificates 3 times a year. So we'll try to distribute 4 times a year in 2025. So whichever slot is nearest to your successful completion of this program, you will be getting that printed certificate through that slot. So what do we expect from you? Of course, your feedback is very valuable to us. So any kind of improvements or development that you think that we should do to make the course better, you can regarding the course content, regarding the modulations or the trainers. We really appreciate it. And we also have, and if you think that this course is worth sharing with people around you, please do that for us as well. So just to give you an overview, you have the pre-course assignment that you will be doing at the beginning of the program. That's the assignment, which is for learning purpose. Then you will be attending the online sessions. There will be in-course activities. Of course, the exam that you need to attend after completion of the course. Assignment must be submitted. And upon successful completion, you have the online badges and the electronic certificates to be provided. So that is all from my part. I would stop my presentation here. I would like to invite Sanjay sir to share his view about the modulation. Sir, you can take the floor, sir.
Right. Thanks, Tawheed. Give me just 1 minute till I share my presentation.
Of course, sir.
Right. Is my slides visible to you, Tawheed? Is
Yes,
my
sir.
slide visible? Right. And then you can hear me also clearly, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much. Welcome, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to this CLTA, Certified Learning and Talent Architect program. Yeah, first of all, I will let you know, I'll tell who I am. Not too sure whether we have met earlier. Yes, I'm Sanjay Valpita. I'm from Sri Lanka. I head resourcing and talent development at Ceylon Bank PLC. Good evening. Hi, good evening. So Ceylon Bank is one of the largest, the fourth largest commercial bank in Sri Lanka. And I have been into banking earlier and then moved into HRD. And secondly, about my lecturing, I have been lecturing for the past 12 years, like at master's levels and then graduate levels, undergraduate, and then professional qualification levels. So my areas are a bit vast because I had been a banker, master's levels, accounting and finance, and then HRM, and then undergraduate levels. So statistics, research methodology, leadership and management, and HRM, the vast area, right? So that's about me. Right. So we will, when we are moving ahead, if we have some time, we will get to know. But yeah, idea is give you a brief about the program and then what is that you will learn. So I would now, I'm not, even though I can't see you, I know when it is a program of this nature, like it is not just a learning and development program. It is learning and talent architect program. That means it is assumed that you all are employed and then you have a certain amount of experience in this particular area, that is learning and development area. So I would like to, I can show you the contents, but I'll show you the contents. But I would like to take you through certain real-time questions or maybe real-time problems, right? How we are going to solve this. So the idea is this module is segregated, sorry, this program is segregated to 12 modules, right? These these issues are, I have taken 12 issues here. So this is one of this, each and every issue is one of the main learnings of that particular module. But it doesn't mean that it is only that, but we will learn all the background areas. But you will have the capability and then understanding to solve this issue confidently after completion of this 2-hour session, each and every module, right? You can ask anything, you can interrupt, you can ask anything, you can share. The idea is to clarify everything today and then give an orientation, not rather kind of I am doing my presentation, you are listening, but you need to ask, you need to share. It is appreciated if you can share and then ask anything and see whether this is really relevant in your day-to-day. And then if it is something different in your scenario, situation, context, you can ask that also. But I will take you through the curriculum also. I'll take three issues and then go to the curriculum. Again, 3 issues, go to the curriculum. That way I will take you through the understanding of program. The first module, which is on, I have it printed, which is on Introduction to Learning and Development. First module, first day, you will have a very sound understanding into solving this. What is it? Performance of a branch or department is not up to the expectation, right? So how can you now, most of the organizations put this on to the responsibility of training. How can you confidently say that training can fix this gap, right? Because there can be, I mean, performance is not only competency. I hope you all know that. Performance is say if there's a performance issue, we train the people, performance is not met. The reason is performance is not only competency. Performance is competency, process, and then the structure or the culture, right? So there are a few theories that emanates this idea. For example, AMO theory. You can research, you might be knowing, but if you want to read about it, you can read about it later. And then so we will take you on establishing the need for learning and development. I mean, if there is no, if it is if this performance gap is due to process issue, L&D is not the answer. Training is not the answer. Then it is business process re-engineering. If the performance gap is due to structure or culture issue, then training can't fix this. Then it is organizational development is the answer. You understand? So we will clearly understand here, okay, this is how we are going to segregate, like, okay, there is a performance gap. What part is the competency issue? That you will be very thorough, right? So here we will look at like AMO framework, management skills by Robert Katz, learning theories, learning psychology, andragogy pedagogy, and then establishing the need for learning and development. That is module number 1. Module number 2 is your CEO. If you can read this issue, this is one of the things that you can confidently solve after confidently address after learning this module 2, right? Your CEO says you can have 200,000 USD budget for training and development in this year, 2025, for example. Where do you start now? How do you segregate and allocate for different requirements, right? So there are mandatory learning. There are mandatory learning, right? There are training related, competency improvement related learning. And then there is development related learning, right? And then there are reinforcement training done. So how do you segregate? What is the basis for segregation, right? So it can be different for different organizations, but we will look at a practical ideal model how you can take this forward. So in this connection, we will look at systematic model for training and development, 70-20-10 approach, you may be aware, methods of learning, and natural learning and self-development. That is, we will look at the theory, David Megginson model here for us to understand, for us to connect it with 70-20-10 theory, right? 70-20-10 model, right? You can ask anything, right? No problem. I'm just taking you through because we are trying to finish it in 1 hour. I'm taking it through. I'm going through it, but if you have anything, you can ask, and at the end also you can ask, no problem. Third module, this is one of the main learnings. Your line manager says that their team needs to be trained. Now, you also agree that the team needs to be trained and there is a competency gap. Competency gap, yes, we have to train. Where do you start? Right? Where do you start now? So there is a competency gap. Where do you start? What is the step-by-step process? Completely practical, right? So in this connection, we will talk about So we will go into detail of distinguishing competency needs, process needs, and then structure needs. And then learning needs indicator will go into, and then organizational level learning, team level learning, individual level learning. And then we will look at about competency mapping and competency index also here, right? And right. Going into the fourth area, module 4, which is learning design. So this area is learning design. This is one of the practical questions that we will look at here. How do you design the training program? There are 3 scenarios. Scenario number 1. Employees are not conversant with product features. How do you design? What is the method of learning? How do you kind of look at the total arrangement here? And what kind of things that you will teach here? And then employees are not aggressive in selling the products. Employees are not aggressive in selling the product. They are like mediocre, right? So what is the problem here? They're not aggressive. What is the problem here? How do you address that kind of a issue? So it's competency, partly competency. There is a competency component there. So how do you address that? And then how do you kind of say give a boost and then to be aggressive in selling, right? Number 3, third scenario, employees are not motivated to sell. They're not motivated to sell. It is all selling, right? First one is product here. This is about the product. This is not selling. This is selling is not aggressive. This is not motivated to sell. Here they are motivated, but not aggressive. Here, not motivated also. So how do you design? Maybe the same product. Firstly, the product features, then aggression, sales aggression, and then motivation to sell. Same product. Same product. Example, right? Same product, 3 different stages of selling this product. So can we have the same program, same design, same method in all these cases? No. There are different medicine for different ailments, right? So how do you look at it? So here we will look at designing training programs so this is at knowledge level. The product features, not knowledge level. This is a skill level. Designing programs for skill level. This is designing programs for attitude level. Designing programs when the issue is gap is in knowledge level, and then designing programs when the gap is in skill level, designing programs when the gap is in attitude level, right? And then if this is completed, how do you kind of connect it to the process? That is one important learning that we will get from module number 4. Module number 5. We know there are different methods of learning: self-learning, classroom learning, and online learning, on-the-job learning, coaching, mentoring, understudy, etc. Now, how do you differentiate? When do you coach? When do you mentor? When do you do classroom training, like in-person training? Right? What are the areas that you can make them undertake self-learning? You can't do everything for self. I mean, Through self-learning, you can't do everything. Through coaching, you can't do everything. When do you implement understudy? Right? Completely practical, but we will get the understanding and then go to practical scenario. How do you decide the best method for different requirements? Understand? So here we will look at learning mindset, resource person, competencies, target group, location, pitch. Synchronous versus asynchronous learning, methods of learning, so different applications. We will learn that. Right, and then module 6. Can we read this, please? Right, so now this is a scenario. I hope you all read it, right? Can you read it again, please? Right. Now, there was a performance gap. Now we established that there is a competency gap also. Now we conducted the training. After that, the line managers are telling, we improved, but not purely due to training. Agree, right? Agree. The performance improvement is not purely due to training. That is agreed, because it can be economy can improve. Another competitor may be taking out their competition from that particular area, and then maybe onset of maybe another different kind of a substitute, right? And then it can be the change of the chief executive officer of the company. Can be, right? Then people are motivated, then they drive it, and then performance improves. So that is not training. You can't take everything, all the credit also to training. So how do you? So maybe, and then another. The organization paid 6 months bonus. Definitely, performance will improve in the current year, right? We can't attribute that to training, right? So, how much is due to training of the performance improvement? How much of the performance improvement is due to other factors? Other factors, right? So this is called isolating the effects of training. Isolating the effect of training. We isolate the effect of training. There are about 10 methods, but we will not look at all the 10 methods, but we look at common 2 methods to isolate the effects of training, right? And then we know about ROI. Can you read this, please? Right. We know about ROI. And then we develop ROI on Kirkpatrick training evaluation model. And then ROI can be easily calculated for training programs which derive hard data. There are 5 types of programs, right? For example, productivity improvement, quality improvement, cost reduction, turnaround time improvement, and then last one is customer satisfaction improvement. These are the only 5 and only 5 areas that we can easily calculate ROI. It doesn't mean that. So these 5 areas is this. I'll go to, this one, right? So it comes under productivity improvement. How do you calculate ROI of sales training? That is direct, right? Hard data. These sales training programs deliver hard data. We call it hard data and soft data. But I mean, this type of a productivity improvement, so productivity improvement, we can easily calculate. But when it comes to the previous question, I'm coming again. How to calculate ROI of leadership development programs? Can you connect leadership development to sales? Can you connect leadership? So you conduct leadership development programs. Can you say leadership development results in sales? Can you say that? What is that? What is your idea? So my question is, we do leadership development program. How to calculate that? Can you connect it to sales and turnover? What do you think, please? You all can hear me. You all can hear me clearly. Can I hear from you whether leadership development training can be connected to sales and income in order to calculate ROI of a program? Okay, I don't want the answer. I'm not trying to test your knowledge. But at least can you please tell me, at least do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Sir, I think leadership development programs is related with the behavioral part of the participants or the groups or teams. And
Yeah.
the sales training is directly connected with the cost and the profits, which can we
Yeah.
see in numbers. But in behavioral part, we can't see the in converting easily and connected with the numbers. So I think
Yeah.
it's a basic difference.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you, Tash. Sorry.
Tashfia.
Tash. Yeah, sorry. Sorry
Yeah,
about
it's
it.
okay.
I'm from a different area, different
No,
geography.
it's okay, sir.
So, yeah, Tashfia is correct. So we cannot connect leadership development with sales and income, right? But then does that mean we can't calculate ROI of leadership development programs? No, we can. How? Behavior improvement. Behavior improvement. So how to connect it to ROI then? So leadership is in the behavior. No? Now, Donald Trump, leadership is in his behavior. When he comes, we don't know what is he going to tell. Behavior, right? So this, what do you call, who this Indian Prime Minister, behavior. Vladimir Putin, come behavior, right? It's leadership. Leadership is in behavior. The same way, sorry, I'm not very conversant in some leaders in some geographies. Let's say, I think we all know Mahatma Gandhi, behavior, right? So leadership is in behavior. So how do we, so we conduct leadership development. It's important. So how do we conduct ROI? That is with behavior improvement. We can stop that and then calculate ROI. So we will do some case studies. So we will have case studies here in order to understand how to calculate ROI of behavior development programs. And then the earlier one, sorry,
Sir, I'm
you.
sorry. Hello, sir. I have a question. To calculate ROI of leadership development programs, I know that this refers to tangible benefits. I mean,
Sorry, we know.
calculating the tangible benefits like ROI when merged with the leadership development programs. So, in order to that, regarding your question, sir, I mean, employee engagement, then turnover decreasement, sorry, reduced turnover. How this, I mean, basically generates through each other.
Yeah, so thanks for that question. When we conduct leadership development programs, we can't connect that to anything else. I mean, you can connect it, but it's very vague kind of connection, like connecting it to an employee engagement, turnover, satisfaction. No, you don't need to do that, right? If you really want, I can show you now. Wait, I will have to share another. There is a step-by-step process. Wait, I will show you, right? Thanks for asking that question.
No,
So
sir. Why I did ask you that because I am basically assist myself as an HR. I mean HR basis. I work basically for HRM purpose, and my entire education qualifications are related to HRM major. So
yeah.
while you were asking about that, so I just clicked the question into my mind. I'm sorry if that question bothers to you.
No. I will show that. I'll show the process. Right, wait. So I hope you know this, right? So this is Kirkpatrick Phillips model of training evaluation. Firstly, it is satisfaction, then learning. This is this impact. We can look at impact of behavior. Did the learner's behavior change as a result of training? So leadership is here now.
Yes,
Sales
sir.
is, yeah. Now here, this is level 3. This is level 2. This is level 4. Now level 3, first level, second level, third level, there is a process here. Measuring ROI at level 3, right?
Oh,
This is
okay, sir.
measuring ROI at level 2. Step-by-step process is there. You understand?
Okay,
And
sir.
then
Then
measuring
we have these five levels of there. So
yeah.
we connect the ROI into the Kirkpatrick Phillips model. Okay,
Yeah.
sir. Now I
Yeah.
can understand. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you. So leadership comes here, behavior level. So we don't need to connect it to. So when you say satisfaction index, that is also behavior. But what I'm saying is, the connection is very weak, no? Like leadership, you do leadership training, and then you try to measure satisfaction. Then it can be many other things. Then you'll have to measure turnover, satisfaction, like engagement, and then kind of intention to stay, and all that we will have to connect. No need. At level 2, there is a separate method of understanding level 2. Here, level 2, measuring ROI at level 2, right? We will learn that. So we have case studies, we will learn. And then measuring ROI at level 3. So we will take a case study step by step. We will do the calculation in the class. That's it. Then we will know this is the way that we will learn. We will calculate so this is I took the example leadership. So it can be negotiation skills, it can be decision making skills, it can be Managerial skills, it can be people management skills program, any program. Developing behavior, how do you calculate ROI? Now the second one, this one, right? It is this question. How do you calculate, this is an example that I took, how to calculate ROI of machine operator training programs. Machine operator. That is not behavior, right? That is not sales and income also. That is not engagement index. That is not satisfaction index. That is not turnover also. This is machine operator training. So we conduct machine operator training or system training, whatever, right? So then does that mean we can't calculate ROI of system training, machine operator training? Likewise? No, we can. This is the step-by-step process. Level 2. Level 2. Understand how to calculate that.
Sir,
Yes.
then to me, ROI basically calculates both the, I mean, what should I say? So just 1 minute. Then how this ROI, I mean, ROI basically calculates the both quantitative and qualitative data. So
No,
here
no,
in
no. ROI is only quantitative. Here I'll show you that way.
if it is quantitative, sir, here is my question. Then if this is quantitative data, then how this, I mean, profit margins and then what should decrease, I mean how these profit margins are calculated in leadership programs, sir? That is my question.
Yeah, that's the thing. So that is the process we have here. You don't need to get to profit margin. You can see now it is this. Leadership is improving the behavior. Understand? Now, prior to the program, say for example, this I'll tell you it's a step-by-step process, but I'll tell you the model, right? Now, let's say you're in manager level, right? Ideal salary, your not ideal salary, say manager, you need certain behavior competencies, say people management, decision making, negotiating, communication, leadership. Likewise, there are different behaviors that you need. Now, so in these behaviors, I'm not too sure whether you know about behavior indicators. So with the behavior, so let's say behavior, different competencies. If the competencies are there to the maximum level, let's say communication is to the maximum, 10 out of 10. Decision making is to the maximum, 10 out of 10. People management to the maximum, 10 out of 10. Let's say, right? Then what is your salary? What is the salary? Salary, right? But you're not to the maximum. You're not to the maximum. But your salary is this. Understand? So then, if after the program, you understand this, and after some time, you improve your competency, say, for example, communication skills. Earlier, it was 6 out of 10. Now it is 7 out of 10. Example. Other things also have improved. Now, prior to the program, index of the competencies, like value of the competencies, 6 out of 10. People management, maybe 7 out of 10. So there's a value, now you can get a value, right? And there is a salary level for that. Ideal salary, your salary, and then your salary connects with this particular index, right? And then after the program, after some time, it has to connect with what you call behavior indicators. I can show that. So after the program, what is the improvement of competency? So let's say total competency level is 69. After the program, it improved up to 78. Now this let's say we'll say 69 to 79, then 10 units, 10 units improve. This 1 unit is how much value, right? And then 10 units means how much value. So you, as one person in this training program, leadership measured in competencies, behavior competencies, improved by 10 units. What is the value? That is the benefit here, benefit. Multiplied by number of people, let's say 30 people, improvement of behavior, leadership, behavior competencies, total, divide by the program cost into 100 ROI. I don't know whether it is understood by you. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Sir, I know this is a orientation class and I shouldn't ask any more questions. I'm so sorry for that.
No
But,
problem.
but regarding, apart from that, I'm also very bad at math. So before the math session,
Okay, no problem.
I understood what you have said. I mean, thank you, sir.
No worries, no worries. No problem. You can ask anything. I mean, before we enroll or before we sign up for the program, we should understand whether it is really valuable to us. No, so there is no problem in asking. That is why this orientation is there, right? And then at level 2 also, this is skill level. Skill level. That is not behavior, right? That is learning, skill level. So we will learn about correlation and regression coefficient. So we will learn that it's simple, right? It's on Excel. We will learn how to understand the correlation, how to understand regression, how to calculate value, the value of skill improvement into ROI. This is called operationalization. You can read about it, right? This is called operationalization. Operationalization, right? This is called operationalization, meaning is the process of converting qualitative data into quantitative data, but this is in relation to mainly this particular calculation, right? So thank you very much. No problem. You can ask. Only thing I don't have time to explain in detail, but that's all right. No worries. Can you see the screen? Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Thank you. Module 10. Talent development, right? Who is talent? Talent is only about 20% or less than 20% of the people. Everyone does not go beyond. Talent is the people who go beyond their JD. Outstanding performance, how do you measure? What are the components? 9-box talent grid. And then we talk about talent pools, talent pipelines, leadership pipelines, career pathing, talent mobility, critical roles, succession planning is coming here. Can the same training and develop? Can you read this, please, the second sentence? So we need to understand talent is different in the organization. That is less than 20%. Who anyway go beyond their JD, job description. So they are different. Because of that, we have to treat them different. That's called talent management, right? So training programs, not only training, recruitment, training, performance management, placements, upgrading, promotions, and then rewards, everything has to be different to them compared to the others. You can't have one way of serving for everyone because they are different. No? They are different in your organization also. If there are 10, there is at least 1 or 2 people who anyway go beyond. They are different. Treat them different. Otherwise, you will lose them. They are the ones. Because of them only, 80% of the customers like your organization, right? So how to identify, how to manage them? So there is a model called 9-box matrix. So we look at potential, we look at performance, how to measure potential, how to performance, of course, can be measured now. And then training and development, especially since this is learning and development talent program, we can't use the normal, you can't call them for training programs where others participate. No, you can't do that. That is called talent management, right? So we'll get into that. We'll understand how we do that. 11th module, one of the main learning outcomes.
Sorry.
Sorry, yes. You want to ask something? You want to share something?
Yeah,
No?
I know. I wanted to ask something
Yes.
on module 10.
Yeah.
Can you please go back and explain again the performance, the high performance you're saying?
Yeah. So this is, yeah. So wait, I will take it. So talent is, there is 9-box talent grid, right? This is the grid. Yeah. So here, oh no, it is very slow. Give me a minute. Yeah. Yeah. So here, so talent is measured on one hand performance, on the other hand potential, right? So you can see 3 boxes here, green boxes. This is called 9-box talent grid. So people who are very high in performance and then very high in potential, I mean, so from the low level to the high level, low level to the high level potential, we assess them and then we slot them in this graph. If you now, let me see your name. I think Mom Party, is it? Sorry, I think I missed your name. Anyway, if you fall in here, anyway, this 3 boxes in green, whoever who falls into these 3 boxes in green are called talent. You understand? Are called talent. So recruitment, not only from external, recruitment to a new position, or maybe transferring to a new position, training and development, performance management, and then placements, upgrading, like promotions, rewards, everything has to be changed from this yellow and red people to the green people. That is called talent management, right? Because you have Now this guy is a future star. We call high potentials, right? This guy can be a current star, but he can be a functional specialist. So there are like high potentials are there, functional specialists are there. So we identify them. So the training has to be not to the training that others go. No, you can't put them. They are different, right? You can't have the same 10% or 15% salary increment to them. No, right? You need to manage them because the moment others understand their value, they take them. You're in huge difficulty. Might as well treat them, listen to them, understand them, talk to them, have a dialogue with them one-on-one, because the requirements are different, right? Different people know different requirements. So like it is like packaging everything based on their requirements because they are different. Because they are different, we treat them different. Simple. That's called talent management, right? So I'm sorry, I did not hear the question. I did not get the question properly, but did I kind of give you some background understanding in relation to what you asked?
Yeah, I think I got it.
Right. Okay.
What I wanted. Then thank you very much for highlighting that.
Right. Okay. So
I'm just
thank
looking
you.
forward for this training. I'm going to
Right.
learn a lot.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So sorry, certain the certain pronunciations because I'm from a different background. Yes, please. So
Sir, I
yeah.
have I have some expectation from this session, from this course actually. So in my organization, we are planning to do this 9-box model. We are planning to apply this model in our organization. So I have some queries will I get some practical exercise on this 9-box model and the talent management development model from this course?
Yeah, practical means is this way. Now we have 2 hours now for each and every module. We have 2 hours, but when we come to this particular model, module, we are going to look at. Wait, I'll show you what is that we are going to learn here. Yeah, so these are the ones that we are going to learn under talent development. So identification of talent, 9-box talent grid, design for developing talent, talent pipelines, talent pools, career pathing, talent mobility, critical roles, leadership pipeline, succession planning, dimensions of potential and developing potential, competency-based interviews, assessment centers, development centers, conducting assessment centers, determining organizational competencies, developing personal development plans. So this is what, but only thing is, each module is 2 hours. I have been asked, different participants have different expectations. I understand, but please understand, I also have a requirement to cover the curriculum. But you can ask questions, any question, no problem, right? So get ready with all the questions, no problem. But the question that you asked, so if you ask me how to design and conduct an assessment center and development center, getting into real developing behavior indicators, and then going into measurements, and then how to conduct the assessment center will not be covered in this identified area. But you get ready with the question. Ask me anything. I will tell, I will share how it needs to be done. So we will do it, no problem, right? But if you need complete, right, complete step-by-step development of, so for example, this way. Now here, where is that? Yeah. Now this is, you have this competence index now, that is just one area under module 3. But competency index is, you can see, right? Competency index. But competency,
Yes.
competency index is this. Here, wait, I'll show you. Right. Here, now this is called competency, this competency mapping, right? Now, and then these are called behavior indicators. I told you about behavior indicators, about that measuring that behavior of the person who went through the leadership training and then understanding the behavior after the training. Yeah, that's called behavior indicators, right? Now, even though that competence index just one line, now this has how many pages here? I think you can see 84 pages, right here, 84 pages. This is just one sample, competency mapping and competency development. But now when we come to this particular area, if you ask me how to develop the competence index, then I will take that and quickly tell, right? But if you need step by step, now this particular this development of these behavior indicators, I might not have time to do, but I can tell the the way of doing it. But if you want to know how to develop these, then it will be a separate area where I will not have time in that. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Right.
I got it. I just asked that you want to
No worries.
share, like,
No.
so. You have a practical experience of those segments, so so it will be more interactive session. So that was actually my expectations.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
You can ask
Thank you.
anything, no problem. Yeah.
Uh,
You can get ready. So we share the curriculum, no, the syllabus, project, this learning areas, and then the content outline. So based on that, you can get ready with anything, and then we will discuss, no problem. It is not to say that I know everything, right? But the things that I know, I will share. But the things that I don't know, I will find out, and then in the next class, we will discuss, no problem, right? Right. Lastly, last module, how can we certify employees for different jobs? What is the process? Right? Certification, like not just issuing certifications, like certificates, no. How do you certify the skills for a particular job role? Let's say bank branch manager. How do you certify him? Now, this particular person has the minimum skills. Sorry, I made a mistake. This person has the, correct. Minimum required skills to function as a branch manager, bank branch manager. Minimum required skills, not theories, not theories. Minimum required skills. How to come up with that? How to come up with that type of a certification, right? How do you certify that? Then in your organization, you can develop these with certification-based exams. and then ask them to go through that, get themselves certified, right? And then have them in a pool. The moment there is a vacancy, you know, these people who have successfully completed, they have the minimum required skills, minimum skills, may not be the maximum, but minimum requirement to effectively function in that particular job position is there. How do you do that? That is the last module. So there it is, we are talking about, certifying learning. So certifying learning acquisition and way forward, developing randomized question banks, intensity levels, knowledge application analysis, Bloom's taxonomy, learning reinforcements, learning and development plan and budget. Yeah. So those are the things that we are looking at. So I think I don't need to go through, like, this is the outline. This is module 1, 2, 3. This is module 4, 5, 6. This module 7, 8, 9. This module 10, 11, 12. All right. So that's about it. Sorry, I took more time. It is, I think, Q&A happened during the program. Thank you very much.
Mr. Sanjay, I have a question. Probably you know ASF number 11.
Yeah, wait, I'll take.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm taking.
Yeah, this one probably you cannot explain.
Number 11. This one? Can everyone...
You probably omitted, right?
Sorry?
You probably omitted to explain this one.
I think what he meant is you probably skipped the 11th module.
Sorry. Can everyone in the organization be groomed to take up higher level positions in the organization? Yeah. So how do you differentiate? Yeah. So it's like this. Now, is this way. Idea is this. Now, let's say in cricket, certain children are there when they play school cricket. You will tell this child will definitely play our country national cricket team. You understand? When they play school cricket, we know this is the model will definitely, this guy will definitely play for the national team, country team one day. That is in 10 years' time, not in 1 or 2 years, right? Now that is called potential. It's called potential. Or we can kind of make it much more kind of relevant in the organization. We can say leadership potential, right? So spending money on everyone to go to leadership team is no point. You need to identify who these players at very junior levels who have the potential to play in the country national cricket team, like to become the leadership positions in the organization. How do you identify, right? How do you groom them to quickly become the get to the leadership positions of the organization? That is the 11th area. I mean, you can't spend, this is very expensive, right? So how do you differentiate these guys from other people, other players in the, everyone does not go to the national level cricket. There is only from one school, maybe not even one. How do you understand? There is a way, right? So the way is called, method is called, is the potential. So, and then it is understood by assessment centers and then development centers. And then we develop PDPs. PDPs means personal development plans for them, right? So we identify them, we tell them, and then 360-degree assessments also will come here. And then we tell them this is the process, this is what we are going to do. So there is a commitment from you also. In this PDP, there is a commitment from him also. Totally the company can't do that. So we have a development contract. Development contract here. Contract is not only the company. Contract is him also. So we implement the contract. He has his part to develop himself on these areas. We have our part to develop him on these areas. We measure it maybe quarterly and biannually, and then we take him through a very structured way of developing to become the leadership of this organization. Understand? Sorry, I missed it. Is that right? Is that what you asked? So
Yeah,
you can't.
this is okay. Yeah, this is okay. Completely
Right.
understandable. Thank you.
Thank you. So we can't do that for everyone. It's very costly, right? We have to select about, let's say, head of HR, maybe about 3 people. If your organization's objective is giving priority to internal strength, internal talent of the organization, how do you implement that? That is what you deliver. So basically, it is talent assessment. All right, thank you. Sorry, I missed it.
Sir, if you are done, we can take questions. I think there was
Yes.
a lot of question and answer session regarding the
Yeah.
modules. Is there any questions regarding the administrative part? I can take that questions.
Yeah, I just got one.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to ask about the attendance. You mentioned it will be done over the weekend.
Yeah, the sessions, yes, of course.
When exactly?
It will be on just a moment. Mr. Nazmur is going to share the details. It's going to be on the Fridays from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. GMT. I hope I've answered your question.
I think I missed it. We're saying the lessons will be on Fridays.
Yeah, the lesson is going to be on Friday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. GMT.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Sorry, this is Tawhid, that is same time, right?
Yes, it's PM time. Yeah, it's GMT.
Yeah, same time. So Fridays, Sri Lankan time is 7:30, 9:30.
Yes,
Is
sir.
that right? Right. Thank you.
And then assessments, are they also done the same day?
The assessment,
Fridays?
are you talking about the assessment part?
Yeah, I'm asking if the assessments are also done on Fridays, 2 p.m., 4
We
p.m.
usually
GMT.
try to keep it within that time, actually, like after 2 p.m. GMT.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right. Anything else, please?
Sorry, I don't know if anything has been shared about the cost of the program and any other costs that are associated with doing the program.
I think.
Just a moment. Okay, I'll be sharing it in the chat box. Any other questions besides this?
Sure. My other question would be, what other certifications in the line of HR and training do you have at the moment? Thank you. That's all.
If I'm not wrong, are you asking about other certified programs that we are offering? That is related to HR?
Yes.
Okay. What I can do is I'm going to share my number. You just send me a message on WhatsApp. I'll give you the details. Is that okay?
It's all right. Thank you.
All right. Any other questions?
So is the lesson starting on the 7th? As I'm seeing from the
Yes, the
flyer.
class will start on the 7th.
Okay, no, thank you.
Yeah.
I think by then we'll have found something to pay.
And the fee for, as this is the first batch, it's a very special offer going on. The total fee for the course is 195 USD.
All right.
Any other questions?
Thank
you, sir.
you.